Renfest is the best time of the year.
The time has come. We're about 2 weeks away from Texas Renaissance Festival's opening canon, and I cannot wait. So this will be my 10th year going, and this also happens to be the fair's 50th season, so it's a really big deal out there. We're about 2 weeks away, which means I am in panic mode crafting wise. I have a few crochet projects that I need to be finishing up. I need to start on my trinkets, which I crochet these adorable little mushrooms, and I'll put a picture of them right here. And they're a big hit out at the fair. You'll hear them referred to as either trinkets or mug charm. I want at least 25 for opening weekend. That seems crazy. I tend to go in on Saturdays and Sundays, so I just want to make sure that I have enough. All I'm going to do is try my best. There is no requirements on this. These are expectations I hold myself to, so don't feel like you have to show up with like a million trinkets. This is something I pressure myself to do, so keep that in mind. If you do want a trinket trade at a Renaissance festival, come with what you have. Don't pressure yourself to feel like you have to have like a stockpile. Don't be like me. Like many others who attend Renaissance festivals, I craft some of my own clothes that I wear there, and I crochet them actually. So I've been working on a handful of projects and I have a handful more that I need to finish. I have an outfit for 1001 Dreams that I'm working on right now. Also Barbarian Weekend and Heroes of Villains, potentially. That one is like, okay, so let's get started on everything. So under here is what I'm working on for 1001 Dreams Weekend, which is popularly known as Fairy Weekend. And this is just cat protection because I did start attaching pieces last night, but I am crocheting this like moss wall top. I have never had a fairy outfit before, so I was really excited to find this pattern on TikTok and purchase it on Etsy and be able to wear it to the Renaissance Festival. But I have like, there's a bunch of little pieces that are going into it, and like, honestly, the hardest part about this is like trying it on and figuring out where I'm going to attach things. See, like I have, all this stuff is not attached yet, but I have flat pieces, I have leaves, all kinds of leaves. This color leaf. This is all of the yarn that I'm using just for this one project. These are my compression gloves. They really help how my wrist will feel at the end of crocheting. Okay, so this is one of my second projects that I started for Renfest. I started this one and then got distracted and did this one and almost finished. Really, it's just mostly finishing details, like tucking in my ends, which is the worst part about crochet in my opinion. I'm gonna try to do like a Barbarian Weekend look off of this if it's not too cold. If it is cold, I'll just layer with it, but my other idea with this was to potentially do an Ewok inspired outfit for Heroes and Villains Weekend. All I would really need to do is do a matching skirt and do the cowl that they wear. I was about to start on my trinkets, but I looked into my yarn pile and there's a whole bunch of yarn that is not caked up, which basically just means it's not wound nice and neat. So my mom gifted me this for Christmas this past year and it's been really helpful. It just squeaks really bad. I'm pretty set up here. I'm rewatching Sabrina the Teenage Witch. I feel like this is a good rewatch around this time of year. Kind of gets me in that Halloween spooky like fall vibes. And I have my sparkling water, so it's time to get to it. So far, this is what we got. I'm pretty happy with how it's going. Okay, well, it is many hours later since you last saw me, and I'm finally starting on my trinket. Yay! I just get really distracted super easy, so I wound on for a long time, and I ended up working on that top, but now I am doing my trinkets. Like I said earlier, I crochet those little tiny mini mushrooms and I really love them. I think they're super cute. I even put one on a keychain and put it on my backpack because I thought they were so cute. But I found the pattern here on YouTube and I'll link it down below. And I have a whole stash of yarn, so I use the trinkets to also help work myself through the yarn collection. So I'm just gonna see what I can get done tonight before I get too tired and go to bed. Okay, it is a few days later and these are all the tops that I have made. So I think this is plenty of tops for now. I'm gonna go ahead and make the base, and the base looks like this. It's just like teeny tiny little, I don't even know if they'll focus. It's a teeny little piece of crochet. It'll go on top and then I'll sew it and stuff it and sew it and all that good stuff. But we are getting closer to getting one full trinket. What's up, you guys? We are a week away from Texas Renaissance Festival opening weekend and we're about to go move in. We have the cars loaded, as you can see up there, and we're about to head to the campgrounds and get everything set up for the season.
Kind of cool sleeping in a bed, huh?
Well, yeah. I mean, even when I take camp for a whole season at Sherwood, I bought a queen size cot and airbed to get myself up off the ground, and I felt like a princess that whole season. I was, oh, me out of my bed. Okay, so it's about 3 o'clock. We have the bed in and made, the rug is in, and the tent is up. The majority of it is done. Now it's just getting all the little things in place, which is normally way harder than just getting the tent up. Everybody who's moving in today is a season pass holder. They bought a diamond pass and it allows them to keep their camp up the whole season. So if you didn't purchase that, you do have to set up and take down every weekend. So okay, it's just about 4:30. It's all packed back up now, and the next time we'll be here will be Friday for opening. Your camping ticket here will allow you to be in the campgrounds from Thursday at noon until Monday at noon. So if you're someone coming from out of town or from out of state and you want to camp get the most for your camping, I would definitely suggest getting here on Thursday if you can, and staying till Monday, because that's a really great experience. And the stay and play will get you your fair weekend, the fair tickets for the weekend, and your camping pass. So it's definitely the best deal if you're just going to come out 1 or 2 weekends and you're interested in going in to fair on both days. Really great. I'm super excited, and be back here on Friday.